Thank you, everybody, for joining. I hope you're all having a good morning so far. So on today's webinar, we're looking at going through the future of CRM, navigating the AI trends. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Sara Tatam, the head of sales here at Provident CRM. I think I know most of you looking at the names that are joining. And in total, I've been working with Sugar for quite some time. In fact, last night it occurred to me I've spent a third of my life working with SugarCRM. So there's the milestone there. And co-hosting the webinar with me is George.
Yep, thanks, Sarah. Pleasure to be teaming up with you today. So, hi everyone. There's not as many names that I recognise on here, but there is a couple. But my name's George Walker. I'm regional sales manager here at SugarCRM. I haven't spent a third of my life on Sugar, but I am into my third year with Sugar. But it's very exciting to be on this webinar today talking about CRM, AI and the future of this combination.
Perfect. Thanks, George. Okay, so just a quick housekeeping slide to start with. We don't expect this session to take more than 30 to 45 minutes. Please feel free to send any questions through the Q&A box or the chat box, which you should be able to see on the top ribbon on Teams. Or feel free to unmute yourself, open your cameras, and ask any questions. We can keep this as interactive as you like. And the recording will be available. So any obviously attendees will receive the recording within 24 hours after the session taking place. So for those of you that don't know who we are at Provident CRM, just a quick few seconds just to give you a bit of introduction. We're focused on delivering the SugarCRM sales, service and market platforms. In total, with about 20 years experience, or just over 20 years experience in doing that. We have a team of experts here at Provident working daily, implementing and enhancing SugarCRM systems for all customers, old and new. We've been working with SugarCRM since 2007. We became an elite partner in 2014, and we've held the elite status for the last 9 years. And just recently, last week, we were awarded with the Regional Reseller of the Year for 2023 also.
Over to me then. So look, we are SugarCRM. We're a CRM vendor, but we do cover more than just CRM. So as Sarah sort of mentioned there, our platform covers marketing automation, core CRM functionality, as well as customer service functionality, with a whole range of additional add-ons to help strengthen our customers' tool sets. We are a global business with over 4,500 customers and a renewal rate of above 94%. And our customers are spread across 120 countries, and our net promoter score is above 89. And that is a score generated based on feedback from users who'd recommend it to Sugar. So you don't have to just take our word for it, along with the various recognitions and awards we have on the right hand side of this slide. But ultimately, along with our partners and all of our sort of staff and our partners, our implementation partners, our ISV partners, we are committed to the continuous development of our platform with new technology, hence the discussion today around AI.
Thanks, George. And I'll let you cover the agenda as well.
Of course. So today's agenda is pretty straightforward, a few key areas to go through. So firstly, we're going to discuss the evolution of CRM and AI and how this combination joins up. And then a run through of Sugar's core AI functionality and the new enhancements that we're bringing in, utilizing generative AI and GPT, and then more notably some specific examples of real use cases from Sugar. Then we'll discuss automations and efficiencies utilizing artificial intelligence, and then finally some key takeaways, and there should be ample time for Q&A as well.
Excellent. Thanks, George. Okay, sorry, my mouse didn't want to change the slide then. Okay, so the evolution of CRM and AI. So in this section, we're going to provide an in-depth look at how CRM, customer relationship management, has evolved over time. We'll explore the transition from manual systems to the digital age, highlighting key milestones and innovations. Additionally, we'll discuss the changing landscape that's paved the way for the integration of AI in CRM. Okay, quick question for you all. Can anybody tell me when the birth of AI can be traced back to? If you can, without cheating, pop the answers in the chat, and we'll come to the end. We'll revisit that at the end of this slide. So, customer relationship management has undergone a remarkable evolution over the years, transforming from a simple contact management tool to a strategic powerhouse that drives customer-centric business practices. This journey reflects the dynamic nature of business landscapes and the continuous quest for more effective ways to engage and retain customers. So you're about to see a poll pop up on the screen. So just take a second to answer that. So the poll should say, what are your primary objectives in adopting AI in CRM? If you're not seeing the poll, it's because you've logged on to Teams via the browser. So the poll only works if you have the Teams app on your desktop. Okay, anybody want to fill out the poll? Let's go ahead. So I've just had to submit. There we go. Oh, wow. Enhancing sales and marketing effectiveness. Perfect. Optimizing operational efficiency, 42%. Fantastic. Great. Improving customer experience. Yeah, ultimately. Gaining competitive advantage. Wow, these are changing so quick. Perfect. Well, actually, we're going to be covering quite a few of those in today's session. So I'll continue with this slide here. Wow. Okay, perfect. So as we're aware, I'm sure, CRM has transformed from a rudimentary contact management tool to a strategic cornerstone, driving customer-centric business practices. In the early days, manual data management led to inefficiencies, data duplication, and fragmented information. Then the cloud-based solutions revolutionized accessibility and collaboration, enabling remote work and real-time data access. So the integration of AI and ML is machine learning, are pivotal in CRM evolution, automating processes, analyzing extensive data sets, and providing predictive analytics for more informed decision making. Then the emergence of social CRM. So CRM needed to adapt to include social media monitoring, customer engagement, and insights gathering for comprehensive understanding of our customers. Recent advancements of AI and ML, machine learning, are at the forefront, empowering businesses to automate tasks, forecast customer behavior, and personalize interactions at scale. So the evolution of CRM reflects the ongoing commitment to delivering exceptional customer experiences, from basic contact management to AI-driven cloud-based ecosystems. So CRM continues to adapt the ever-changing demands of the business landscape. By embracing these advancements, businesses can not only streamline their operations, but also build lasting and meaningful relationships with your customers. So the answer, did anybody know when AI can be traced back to? Let's have a look at the chat. Okay, no, so just in case you're interested, I thought this was really interesting. It was a Dartmouth conference in 1956 where the term artificial intelligence was first introduced. There you go. If that comes up in a pub quiz on the weekend, let me know. Okay, so the CRM revolution driven by Gen AI. Okay, so generative AI in CRM revolutionizes customer interactions by producing diverse content types, going beyond traditional AI's predictive capabilities. Unlike models that solely rely on recognizing patterns in existing data, generative AI, like ChatGPT, can generate new content based on the input. So its output is in various forms, such as text, images, videos, and music. Integration of ChatGPT with OpenAI accelerates customer interactions, demonstrated by its ability to rapidly compose emails, even in intricate situations where a customer may be upset with a service or a product. The CRM revolution, driven by generative AI, enhanced with NLP, which is natural language processing, and LLM, which stands for large language models, represents groundbreaking evolution in customer relationship management. By harnessing the capabilities of NLP, businesses can now decipher and respond to customer inquiries and feedback in a more human-like manner, fostering deeper connections and understanding. So this blending of generative AI, NLP, and LLM and ABC. No, I'm joking. And LLM doesn't just make CRM more personalized, it also makes handling large amounts of text data much faster and easier than ever before. As companies adopt this combined method, CRM enters a new phase, becoming a flexible system that not only understands, but also creates those meaningful interactions, changing how customer relationships are managed. So, did you know that almost 80% of CRM buyers search for AI capabilities when they're deciding what product to roll out for their teams? And here's some of the reasons why. So AI mixed with CRM will be a dynamic duo for excellent customer relations, not taking away the all-important human element, of course, but utilizing technology to enhance those personal connections. AI does the background, contextual and repetitive work, priming your teams to perfect the human touches that matter for quality service that exceeds expectations. AI-powered lead scoring, predictive analytics, and opportunity forecasting take the guesswork out of how users should allocate their time and efforts. AI algorithms within CRM can deliver highly personalized experiences by tailoring recommendations, content, and communication based on individual customer profiles. This level of personalization will enhance the engagement and satisfaction. AI-powered chatbots and virtual assistants, you've probably already seen a lot of those already. Integrated with CRM systems, enhance customer service by providing instant responses to inquiries, resolving common issues, and escalating the more complex problems to a human agent. This results in quicker and more efficient customer support. And then AI monitors interactions across various channels with your customers, including social media and customer service logs. The CRM can generate sentiment analysis reports, providing insights into how customers feel about the brand, the products, or the services. So I'm actually now going to pass over to George to talk a little bit more about understanding the SugarCRM with overviews and features and capabilities and their approach.
Yeah, thanks, Sarah. So, yeah, we've understood a little bit about AI there. Now it's sort of see how does that fit into Sugar. So, Sugar's had AI within our platform for quite some time. It's what we call predictive AI, and we call it Sugar Predict. Essentially, where you can identify patterns from previous leads, previous opportunities, make predictions on what will happen. Essentially, helping the user to work most efficiently within the platform. But what is new is our generative AI capabilities. So generative AI is about creating new content, delivering actionable insights off the back of that historical data within the platform. And that's in addition to the existing predictive AI. So this next slide is, I appreciate it's rather wordy. And I won't take too long to discuss the sort of full detail in the slide, but instead run through the core points. So our existing predictive capability offers insight into new leads that are in the marketing platform to score leads based on that existing data and where there's potentially been high engagement. Once the lead is in the CRM system, Sugar will look at that data and evaluate the similarity of business to your business's ICP, ideal customer profile, and also the historical lead conversion likelihood. This can be based on conversion rates of a specific marketing campaign and the success that they've had with that lead source. It could be business fit, or it could also just be sort of the engagement of that customer. From there, at an opportunity stage, Sugar uses the historical data to establish the likelihood of an opportunity converting into an actual sale. Again, looking at the customer data and the contact interactions during the sales process throughout that opportunity stage. Everyone works slightly differently, so opportunity might be deal to some people. So this is just the terminology, sort of standard terminology within Sugar. But that could be obviously configured to your terminology specifically. But overall, Sugar Predict helps your sales team to focus their time on the opportunities and leads that are most likely to increase revenue, and that's essentially guide reps and agents on ideal next steps, essentially.
Yeah.
But enough about the existing functionality. We're obviously here to talk about the new and exciting features that Sugar has been working on. So at a snapshot, Sugar's new generative AI will help you to compose new content, be that marketing content within Sugar Market or sales emails, but also customer service responses too. My favorite two areas of generative AI, and probably as I'm a salesperson, it's where I probably would find myself more often than not, but is in the find and summarize sections. So Sugar will help you to find answers within an account or an opportunity based on the data that's within the platform, meaning you won't have to leave where you are to find out important information. This can be useful during a customer call or even during a meeting. You can sort of instantly summarize that sort of customer data and intelligence, and being able to do that is very powerful when it comes to preparing for the meetings or calls as well. You can get that insight into the account, what's happened overall, or more recently, what's been purchased, maybe any cases that have been raised, just at your fingertips without having to go through and search for it. Even down to things like industry or company specific news. So, you're helping your reps become more informed ahead of customer interactions, and then, be seen as that knowledgeable expert in the industry, but also knowing about that company and that customer. So that, that deeper level touch of personalization. And then finally creating ad hoc reports and workflows within the tool, asking generative AI to create a specific report rather than going off and building it yourself. So that's very specific, I suppose, for business leaders asking or hoping to see some specific reports and feedback from the system on business performance.
I'm looking forward to those, especially the create ad hoc reports and workflows. I'm so looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah. So now, I want to get into some specific use cases, but before we do that, we do have another poll. Hopefully should appear on your screens any moment, which is, how do you currently leverage CRM for CRM data for business insights? So manual analysis, business basic reporting tools, advanced analytics platforms, or you're not leveraging CRM data at all, or other. So if you could give us your responses now.
Yeah, seeing those come in, basic reporting tools. So, okay. Okay, basic reporting tools seems to be the most popular way of leveraging the data.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, well, I am going to admit I am a little bit pleased that there's no manual analysis selected in there.
That's a good sign.
Yeah,
that is a good sign.
Thank you.
Great, thanks for everyone's responses on that. So I did spoke in my last slide about the sort of 4 core areas of Sugar's generative AI, but now I want to talk about how Sugar can help in the 3 core areas of our actual of the customer experience teams and the customer experience platform of Sugar. So for marketing teams, Sugar can help with personalization of emails, so composing emails with personalized text or images. It can help with segmentation, so generating target prospect lists based on your ICP, and also the creation of social media posts specific to your target audience. The example here is helping a marketing executive build out a personalized email for a nurture campaign. So AI or Sugar Spark will help deliver the core message, and you can utilize it to help deliver the tone of the email based on your audience. But also, if the initial one was too short, and I don't know how well you can see it there, but you can edit and it's a lengthen or shorten, and essentially utilize the system to help create that and tweak it as you go. And then off the back of that, of course, you can tailor that further, but it gives you a really nice basis to start from. So the main benefits of AI for marketing teams is ultimately improving customer engagement through more targeted messages, and hopefully therefore the effectiveness of those marketing campaigns. On top of this, teams can improve the efficiency through automation and overall just deliver a much more consistent customer experience from those first touches.
Perfect.
And then for sales teams, Sugar's generative AI helps to gather customer intelligence and create customer briefing documents, as I sort of mentioned earlier, or summaries of a customer. It can also help to produce sales scripts for reps to utilize when on sales calls with specific information or talk tracks. And then finally, it can also generate sales copy, such as sales emails or even proposal documents as well. So example that we've got here is of an account, and you can see this in both the desktop and also the mobile app. But essentially you can gather the information on the account, be that purchase history, cases, any conversations, without the need to go back through searching through the full history. It gives you a quick account insight and summary of what's been happening, and a quick guide on that customer so that you're more informed going into meetings, as I mentioned earlier. You know, like I did actually mention it earlier about the insights into that, the industry or the company specific news that can be super helpful. Say if you're just, you know, on the road as a sales rep, and you've got a bit of extra time and you decide to go and see a specific customer and you hadn't necessarily planned on it, but you can just quickly hit on that account insights and see what's been happening, see if they've been featured in the news or if they've, you know, any changes in their industry, and then you really do become much more credible when you walking into that meeting. You liked the tone piece here, didn't you, Sarah?
I was just yeah, so obviously in an earlier slide we spoke about sentiment analysis, so I don't know, you know, I don't know how well you can see this text here, but I love how it's going. The tone is professional and does not contain any negative or aggressive language. So yeah, that's I thought that was really interesting as well. So we'll move on to SugarCRM.
I still got the benefits to talk about, but we can move on. That's all right. The main benefits, I mean, I'll just run through them quickly on the sale piece, but the main benefits: increasing sales rep productivity, enabling teams to prepare for meetings in minutes and even on the road, and then overall enhance and personalize customer interactions and therefore customer experience. And you'll probably see a theme, at least in my messaging here, that it's the customer experience that's improving all the way through every touch point here. But now we can move on to
thank you. Sorry,
service piece. You're all right, no worries. So yeah, for customer service teams, Sugar's generative AI can help to, again, summarize. So summarize case history. So you can generate a report on all the entire customer history and or specific service tickets. You can also create user guides or documentations for your customers to take advantage for maybe your knowledge base or similar, and then also help your agents to generate responses or suggestions to customer requests and issues. The example that we've got here is exactly what I just mentioned: a summary of cases on an account. After the creation of a new case, the agent can quickly see what's happened with any other cases previously to understand if there's anything linked or similar cases, similar issues, and therefore given the agent that information in seconds to help respond. You can also search for similar cases within the platform entirely and see how they were resolved utilizing the search function. So ultimately here, the benefits are increased agent productivity and happier customers through faster case resolution and response times. And again, in my opinion, it's that overall customer experience that is improving at in every phase here, really.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Okay, so I think we've just got a couple of slides left, actually. Wow, it's going really quick. So automation and efficiency with AI. We're actually just going to cover some of the benefits. Some of them George has already gone over in terms of the SugarCRM benefits for sales, serve, and market, but just a couple of other benefits here that I'll quickly run through. Obviously, automated data entry and management. So, you know, using AI, it automates the tedious task of data entry and management. It can capture, organize, and update customer information, ensuring data accuracy and completeness without the need for manual input. Lead scoring and qualification, I think we've covered this a couple of times, but using the AI algorithms to analyze customer behavior and engagement data to automatically score and qualify leads. Automated customer communication. Obviously, with chatbots and virtual assistants powered by AI can facilitate the automated customer communication, so they can, you know, they can automatically answer routine queries, give some information, and assist with basic problem solving tasks. Workflow automation, you know, looking at AI streamlining workflow processes within CRM, automating repetitive tasks, reducing manual intervention. This, of course, will result in increased operational efficiency, which I think was one of the poll answers earlier, and faster response times in various business processes. Cross-sell and upsell recommendations, one that I'm obviously have a big interest in. AI analyzes customer purchase history and behavior to generate automated recommendations for cross-selling and upselling. So this, of course, will boost revenue opportunities by presenting customers with relevant and personalized product suggestions. So by leveraging AI for automation in CRM, businesses can significantly enhance efficiency, reduce manual workloads, and provide a more personalised and responsive customer experience. This not only improves overall productivity, but also strengthens the customer relationship and contributes to long-term business success. This slide was added in last minute, okay, because I came across the McKinsey's economic impact report online the other day. And if anybody wants to see the full report, please let us know and we'll pop the link in the chat. But it was really interesting, and there was so much I wanted to tell you about today, but it would have taken too long. So just a couple of points that I wanted to bring out in terms of, the broader use of Gen AI. So generative AI applications such as ChatGPT, GitHub, Copilot, Stable Diffusion, and others have captured the imagination of people around the world. Almost anyone can use them to communicate and create a conversation with a person. Their latest research, thanks Leticia, the full report's in the chat for those that would like it. So yeah, looking at their latest research, it estimates that Gen AI could add the equivalent of 2.6 trillion to a 4.4 trillion annually across the 63 use cases that they analysed. 75% of the value that Gen AI use cases could deliver falls across 4 areas. That's customer operations, marketing and sales, software engineering, and R&D, research development. Across 16 business functions that they examined with the 63 use cases, in which technology can address specific business challenges in ways that produce one or more measurable outcomes. And then obviously there's one there as well, there's loads. Have a look at the report, but I just wanted to bring that to your attention. It's a really interesting read. And so basically, they're saying that the phase of Gen AI is just the beginning. The excitement over this technology is evident, and the early pilots are compelling. So just moving on now to some key takeaways. Next slide. Oh no, here we go. Yep, sorry, George.
So I think we got one more poll, haven't we, before we jump into the key takeaways. So the final poll is: what challenges do you foresee in implementing AI functionality into your CRM system? So data security concerns, integration complexities, lack of AI expertise, interesting one, budget constraints, resistance to change, that could be a top one, or other in general. So yeah, I'm seeing them come through now. Lack of AI expertise seems to be leading the way at the moment.
Yeah. Okay, we have data security concerns. Absolutely. Obviously, it's out there, isn't it? AI is just out there for everybody. It's a publicly available tool. Yeah. Integration complexities. That's interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, all.
I thought that AI expertise would be the top one actually, and I suppose that'll be part of the offering.
Well, I can sympathise. Well, I can understand that though, because prior to doing this webinar, for the last 6-7 weeks, I've been really researching and understanding. Obviously everybody knows the term of AI, but actually for me, it's helped me immensely understanding how it's put together, what elements it's used to bring it where it is today. So yeah, AI understanding was a big thing for me. Sorry, George, I'm railroading your slide.
It's quite all right. It's quite all right. It's quite a skill actually to learn how best to use it. So it's understandable. So yeah, just going into the sort of key takeaways before we jump into Q&A then. So I think I generalize this in sort of 4 key areas.
Going there.
You're right. So firstly, CRM is changing with the demand of AI. So Sarah spoke to this early on with the history of CRM and AI and how they're sort of now combining and working with each other, and how we are sort of bringing that into the system as well. Reps are becoming more productive and delivering an enhanced customer experience. So again, it's clearly my key message is about the customer experience, right? So happier customers and longer lasting. That's what we're looking to achieve here for all of our customers as well. So 80% of companies are looking at AI functionality. So the demand is there. And I suppose if you aren't considering utilizing CRM and AI together, then you should be. And then finally, CRM sidekick. So Sugar is sort of that Sugar CRM and AI are sort of like a dynamic duo. And I see it as a gift to your reps to help them be better in their roles, gifting them that information and content that they can utilize at their fingertips, and help them, efficiency gains of up to 60% in that report that Sarah was talking about there. But ultimately that message there is let the platform do the work. So let the platform bring you that data without you having to search for it and minimize the time to go and find it.
Excellent. Thank you, George. Well, that does bring us to the end of our webinar. And obviously what we'll do now is we'll take a look at the Q&A box to see what questions have been asked. But yeah, if anybody's got any questions, feel free, like I said, to unmute yourself, open your cameras, put them in the chat box, feel free to ask any questions. Okay, so question, what data sources does AI in Sugar use? How does it ensure data accuracy and privacy? Very good question. Okay, so I learned last week, obviously it was Sugar's sales kickoff, annual sales kickoff, and there was a lot of talk around the generative AI features that are coming. So, I learned that, and George, obviously you are from Sugar, so feel free to put me right here, but Sugar have a security layer between the external AI sources and the CRM instance. So, it's a trusted security layer, which ensures that data does not pass through to the open AI world. The data source will be, the SugarCRM data, the data that they've collected over years and years and years. At the forefront of the product team in Sugar is the security, compliance and data privacy, obviously for all of their customers and for the product. So I hope that answers your question, but please let me know if it doesn't. I think we have another question here. Is there any opportunity to test AI in Sugar, so the Gen AI features in Sugar? Oh, good question.
Yeah, I can take that. So yeah, Sugar are currently running a pilot program with a selection of customers. So if you were interested in jumping onto that as well, we can grab your details and see if there's something that you can jump onto as well. Of course.
Perfect. Thanks, George. I think there's only a couple of questions left. I don't see any more coming in. Can we get this must be from a existing user of Sugar. So provide a roadmap or a timeline for the implementation of AI within Sugar. George, that one's for you.
Which was the question? I was reading another question as you were reading.
That's all right. It's a roadmap or a timeline for when AI will be in Sugar. Can they see a roadmap?
Yeah, of course. Best way is probably just get in touch with one of Sarah or I, and we can run you through that roadmap. It's probably easier for us to talk about it in that way, rather than it's not sort of documented to send out to the public quite this time. But we do have a question in the chat as well, Sarah, which I'm happy to take. It's when AI is scoring leads, does it rely on the quality of the existing CRM data or using general data available in the internet? So it is based on the data that's within your CRM. So it's looking at what's happened within your CRM before, whether that be, leads that have converted from a similar lead source or similar business fit, but it is absolutely on the data that's within your CRM, because then that can find true trends within your business.
Yeah, that's the ML aspect of it, is the machine learning. So it's the machine learning on the data criteria that's been in your Sugar all this time. So yeah, perfect. Thanks for your question. Can I get a demo of Sugar? Yeah, sure. Just we can run you through. Whether you want. It doesn't specify sell, serve, or market, but yeah, let's have a chat and we can just take you through a demo. No problem at all. Can we have a copy of the slides along with the... Absolutely, it'll be with you within 24 hours. And thank you for your your question there.
I think that was all the questions,
Yeah.
wasn't it, Sarah?
Yeah, so thank you everybody for joining. We do have a special offer for attendees that have been here today. So before we go, we'd like to offer you an exclusive opportunity as a token of our appreciation for spending time with us. You're invited to have a one-on-one consultation with me, Sara Tatam, the head of sales here at Provident. George, you could join as well if you wish.
Yeah, of course, I will. Yeah.
Absolutely. During this personalized session, we'll be able to provide you with helpful insights into, your CRM strategies, answer any questions that you've got, and help you identify any potential improvements to your current setup. Our strategic recommendations will be tailored to your unique business needs and goals. We can't wait to help you to take your business to the next level. Feel free to send me an email or use the link provided in the chat box. Thank you, Leticia. Oh, you've put my calendar there. Right, there's my calendar for everybody to see. Feel free to book a slot. And thank you all so much. I really hope you found this insightful and valuable, and any feedback would be welcome to hear any feedback you may have. But thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, George, as well. Thank you, George.
No problem. Pleasure.
Yeah.
Likewise, it was good to do it, and hopefully you guys took some interesting nuggets away from this. And of course, if there's anything we can jump on to discuss further, then both Sarah and I are happy to do so. So our details are there.
Yeah. Thanks all. Have a good afternoon and the rest of your week, and we'll speak soon.